Tonight on UTVS News,
some stolen cows come home.
And we'll tell you when and where you can have lunch with Santa Claus.
And a winter storm is here. Ian Lum will have the latest.
But first, the latest developments in the recount for the Minnesota governor's race.
UTVS News starts now.
Hi there, welcome to UTVS News. I'm Tim Johnson.
And I'm Taryn Ledyka. Thank you for joining us.
Reporter Jennifer Austin has spent most of the day today tracking the latest in the governor's race recount.
And most of the activity has happened in the past few days. So, Jen, can we expect this to end soon?
Well, you guys are going to love this answer. We don't know. They're just ending up the recount right now. 2 counties left to count all the votes. And then after that, of course, there's the issue with all those challenged ballots that they have to count. Tom Emmer did say today, though, that he's hoping to speed up the recount process. So, yeah, just 5 days since the recount of the 2010 governor's race began. And today, after challenging more than 3,000 ballots, Republican candidate Tom Emmer spoke to the public.
Into question a number of issues that have yet to be completely adjudicated. The question of the number of legal voters matching the number of ballots cast.
In pursuit of answering this question, Emmer's party has challenged more than 3,500 ballots in the recount of the governor's race. Of these ballots, nearly 3,000 have been deemed frivolous. And today, Emmer said his party would consider repealing some of them.
It is my intention to withdraw any challenge ballot that we do not have a belief that it will be upheld by the board.
Emmer, who is behind in the recount by almost 9,000 votes, has additional concerns.
While the Supreme Court denied our petition for reconciliation to occur prior to the statutorily mandated recount commencing, the court has yet to issue an opinion, leaving the question of reconciliation unanswered.
Prior to the press conference today, Tom Emmer's Twitter account stated it was imperative that we ensure the integrity and fairness of the electoral process and also public confidence in the process.
So, Jen, what happened to all of the challenge ballots?
Well, those will go on to the judges at the state, and they'll review all of those. After that, they'll have the final the count for the election, and then after that, hopefully, we'll have a new governor.
All right. Well, thank you, Jen.
Yes, you're welcome.
The other big story that we're tracking is the weather. We've been under a winter storm warning since noon today.
Meteorologist Ian Lum is here to let us know just how much snow we will get. Ian?
Yeah, thanks, guys. The actual low-pressure system itself is down in Nebraska right now, but because of how these snowstorms work with low-pressure systems, we're actually seeing that the strongest snow is always going to be to the north, and with that right now, we're really seeing a really strong band of storms move, especially through southeastern Minnesota. In Redwood Falls right now, they actually have had over 5 inches of snow, and we're still expecting quite a bit more tonight. That system, a lot of that heavy snow is actually coming our way right now, and I can tell you more about it when we return with the weather later. Back to you, Tim.
Okay, thanks, Ian. The snow isn't stopping people from showing up to a benefit for a St. Cloud boy battling leukemia.
Reporter Allie Meyer is live via Skype at Junior High School.
Hi, I'm here at the Halen Hirsch benefit with Halen's aunt, Michelle. Michelle, how does it feel to have so many people in the community showing up to show their support tonight?
It's absolutely overwhelming. Even with the weather, people are still pouring in, excited to be here and show support for the whole Hirsch family. In planning the benefit, just the outpouring from the community has been overwhelming, from cash donations to silent auction donations, and just being here to show their love and support of someone in their community.
All right, I will have more on the benefit on Monday, but right now, back to Tim and Taryn at the desk.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Kids in St. Cloud will have more outdoor opportunities thanks to the St. Cloud Parks and Rec Department and Simply Outdoor Experiences. The two have teamed up to develop the Outdoor Club.
It's a new 501c program that opened up here about 3 months ago. And basically what it's for is to get kids and families.
Cost for the program is $25 per year. If you'd like to learn more, you can attend tomorrow's informational meeting. It'll be held at the Lake George Municipal Complex starting at 10 a.m.
And a seat will open up on St. Cloud City Council, and the city is accepting applications to fill it. The seat will open up because current council member John Peterson will resign his position after being elected to represent the District 15 in the state Senate. To apply, you'll need to fill out an application, a petition with the signature of 25 registered St. Cloud voters, and you'll need to fill out a council questionnaire. You can get all 3 items on the city's website. Applications are due by December 14th.
Christmas spirit will be alive and well in St. Joseph this weekend. There will be an art carnival downtown tonight until 8 o'clock, tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then Sunday from noon to 4. The carnival will feature 24 regional artists. You'll have a chance to see real-life reindeer at Millstream Lofts and Shops at 6 tonight, and you can have lunch with Santa Claus tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. He'll be at the St. Joseph Parish School.
Still to come on UTVS News.
The price at the pump has some people fuming. We'll have a report on that.
And the cows come home, but only after police arrest 2 people.
Those stories and more next on UTVS News.
And although cattle rustling was a problem in the Old West, you don't hear about it much these days. Authorities have arrested 2 people who say they stole 17 calves from several farms in central Minnesota. Media reports led to a phone call which alerted investigators to rural areas in Wilkin and Clay counties where they found the missing cattle. Deputies arrested 19-year-old Jesse Ronsberg of Rossay and a 16-year-old boy from Barnesville. The teens told police they took the cows so that they could start their own farm and dairy operation, according to authorities. All the cows have been returned to their owners.
Well, it's that time of year again. Gas prices are rising with the holiday season. Reporter Sarah Mugato tells us why this happens.
In the last couple of days, you may have noticed a rise in gas prices. Economics professor Eric Hampton sat down with us to explain why this sudden and dramatic jump.
So when you have peaks in demand, Christmas time, 4th of July, and any time during summer when people are out driving and using gasoline, you just have pressure for the price to go up because there just isn't, the supply is relatively limited. So when the demand is increasing, the price gets driven up. So it's all.
And when the economy is doing well, gas prices rise.
Even though this is a spike, if economies improve and get to their, say, pre-recession output levels, the price can go up to $3.50, $3.75, $4. And stay there, So, at least right now it's just a temporary spike, but it could become a permanent higher price.
In the last year, gas prices have raised about 49 cents in the Midwest. Recently, St. Cloud has seen a dramatic increase in gas prices with no expectations that that price will drop. With prices like this, more people will be turning to public transportation. For UTVS News, I'm Sarah Mugato.
It looks like as long as the economy is doing well this holiday season, the prices of gas won't be going down anytime soon.
The Minnesota Valley Humane Society in Burnsville sadly announced it will close its doors this year. The Tri-County Humane Society in St. Cloud is pushing fundraising to avoid that fate. Reporter Katie Eldred has more.
No pet left undone. That is the spay and neuter program the Tri-County Humane Society is hoping to keep up. With tough economic times, finding the funding is becoming more difficult. That is why they are launching their largest fundraising initiative. I spoke with Dr. Jeff Nelson from the Granite City Pet Hospital, who explained why you need to have your pet spayed or neutered.
Spay and neutering is important for all pets for a number of reasons. One is overpopulation. The shelters are full, and there is a lot of pets out there that don't have homes and may not be cared for.
The Humane Society wants to raise $275,000 to cover the rising costs. Half of the money raised will be used for general expenses, and the other half will be used to create a surgery suite. The Tri-County Humane Society has worked to raise awareness of altering animals, but many people are turned away by the cost.
The actual surgical procedure might vary anywhere from cat neuters being anywhere from low to mid hundreds to large dog spays that might be over 200 to 250.
That's why the overall goal of the Humane Society is to eventually expand their offerings to include community spay and neuter clinics. They will apply for grant money in 2011, but there is simply not enough out there to cover the costs. Adoption prices, though, will not be affected. For UTVS News, I'm Katie Eldred.
Other humane societies already spay and neuter all of their animals.
Police officers all across Minnesota will be working overtime this month for the Toward Zero Death campaign. The campaign has been created in an effort to decrease the number of deaths due to drunk driving. Around 400 law enforcement agencies will be participating in the campaign by doing special drunk driving details. Authorities urge you to put a designated driver on the top of your holiday wish list and stay safe this season.
St. Cloud police say a red light runner is to blame for a crash that landed a man in the hospital last night. The accident happened just before 10 at the corner of 3rd Street and Cooper Avenue North. Police tell UTVS News that 24-year-old Sylvia Krecklau ran the red light and crashed into a vehicle driven by 49-year-old St. Cloud man. He was taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Krecklau was ticketed for inattentive driving and running a red light.
Well, the flakes are flying.
Ian Lupp will meet next just to tell us how high the snow will pile up.
UTVS News continues in about 2 minutes.